How messed up would it be if Randy Travis had a Washing Up Bones song?
What?
That's what he said. He's like, washing up bones. I don't have the Randy Travis voice.
That dude, like, he'd get, like, hammered and he'd get, like, arrested, like, naked at some hotel and stuff. Did you see any of that stuff?
No.
That's legit.
He's living the rock star lifestyle, man.
Randy Travis.
If you haven't ran naked somewhere in public, I mean, are you even a rock star?
Kind of like your MO, isn't it?
Only once. I only ran naked once.
It wasn't that long ago.
No, well, it was in Kenny's backyard, if you count that as public.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Did you tell him that story?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Well, we are here with a brand new piece of content for you. Between Breadstick Ninja's mind and my mind, we've come up with the Domcast, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it?
And you said piece of content so fast, it sounded like pizza content. Like
Pizza.
we're going to be baking pizzas.
We're going to be baking pizzas later in the air fryer. But this is the very first Domcast. It's a podcast while we're playing Dominoes. And today's special guest is none other than Ben Conrad.
Yeah, he's our number one biggest podcast fan.
So we ain't got to shout him out today.
No,
he's here.
He's here.
If you listen enough, you might be on the show.
That's true.
If you talk to us while you're riding your mower and listen to the podcast, and you like respond like you're actually at the podcast, that will get you a spot on the podcast.
That's true as well. We're going to be playing Dominoes for our podcast, right?
Yep.
And there's 20 million variations of the game, but the one we're going to be playing is Muggins, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a variation of Muggins, yeah.
So the ends add in, you got to get multiples of 5s to score.
Yeah.
10 to get on the board.
Yep.
If you don't call your money, you lose it.
Yep.
Well, somebody else can take it. Anything else? Games to 150.
Yep.
Big 6 leads.
I think you got it covered.
And I usually win. That's the gist of the game, right?
Okay, so the winner of the game gets a cloud on the domino notepad that Kenny keeps, right? You get a cloud around your name, so I'll be getting the cloud today.
Okay, well, we'll see. And we're going to go ahead and wash them up. You guys want to get in on that? Or?
So, how bad did you want to make a Lord of the Rings joke when we said this is a variation of Muggins?
Why is that
Maybe Harry Potter.
Is that a Lord of the Rings reference?
Well, there's the Hobbit names are very close to Muggins, and then in Harry Potter, even though it's not as cool as Lord of the Rings, the people who are non-magic are Muggles. Mm-hmm. Muggles.
I heard there's some drama with that new Lord of the Rings series because is there like different races in it now or something?
People are offended. They want white elves.
Really? I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, I saw some article. Is there an African American on the show now?
Yeah.
There's an African American elf. I like him. He's probably the coolest stuff we've seen.
Yeah, he is. Well, and I'll tell you what, they better this wasn't really a podcast topic, but they better do something because like you're obviously a Lord of the Rings super fan, right? And you don't know hardly anything about Lord of the Rings.
I do not.
And I'm kind of in the middle. I kind of got introduced to Lord of the Rings through the movies, right? Mm-hmm. But they better do something to like make those people who got connected to Lord of the Rings to the movies, like get them invested in the show. Because I don't know if Galadriel and Elrond, like a younger version of Galadriel and Elrond, can carry the show.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch last night's episode?
No, I'm one episode behind. I haven't watched the new one yet.
I won't spoil it, but there was a tie-in.
I think you got one too many.
Too many?
And the warg in episode 3, it looked like claymation.
It looked terrible.
Like, how did you spend hundreds of millions of dollars on this new series, and you've got this warg? For those of you who aren't nerds, a warg is like a giant evil dog.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, just think giant evil dog. And it's like, it looked like claymation. It was terrible. Like, you have all these awesome looking locations and sets and like all the orcs, like the monsters of the show, like they all look super good and all the effects have been killer, and they got this like claymation dog. I don't know what happened. It's like they ran out of money and somebody's like, F it, we'll just make him out of clay.
We'll just make him out of clay. Well, I'll tell you what, Big 6 starts, right? So you know what that means.
Big 6.
Domino.
Okay, Benny G, what you got? Oh, hey, I just realized, Kenny G and Benny G.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's fitting.
Cool. You know what else I forgot? I meant to bring the domino table.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you bring the domino table?
Well, actually, I forgot the dominoes. I had to run home and get those.
That's like the most important part of the Domino podcast.
I know I got here and was setting everything up. I was like, oh, shit. I forgot the dominoes.
You know, the only disappointing part for me is I don't get to see Kenny holding
Yeah.
all these dominoes
doing
in
the
one
move.
hand.
He's got this. He bought like this domino, like felt playing surface from Helping Hands for like $2, and it's the best thing. It's got like a spot for your holder, it's got like a spot for your drink, and it's all felt.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's got the little round cup holder.
It probably would have eliminated some of the domino noise on the table too.
Yeah, well, that's why I meant to bring it.
Yeah.
We'll have it at the next one.
If you hear domino noise on the table, you're just gonna have to deal. You just deal with it.
I'd like to welcome you to our bar too. As you can see, this is our new establishment.
Everybody knows your name here.
Hopefully, we don't get hit with a
Yeah.
cease and desist by whoever's bar this is.
Everybody knows our names.
There you go, Breadstick. What you gonna do with that?
Well, I got 12 showing, huh?
I am the world's worst dominoes player.
And let me tell you, I can't do crap with it. I can't do anything with it.
We gotta figure out what we're gonna do for the people that want to come on the show but don't know how to play dominoes. Because I've already had one person say that.
This is what I got. Call in, help me out.
Call in and help me out.
Phone a friend.
Like if we had like an actual live line right now.
Yeah.
Somebody calls in and they're like, "Oh man, you're screwed, dude."
I
Call the
get
hotline.
Get up and walk out now.
Okay, I'm gonna drop that. That's a hot 13.
I got 5, but need 10 to get on.
Play like a champion today,
I'm
Conrad.
gonna try to, but I'm not feeling good so far.
So what do we do if somebody wants to come on the show and they don't know how to play dominoes? Do we play like whip out a board game, sorry, or something?
Yeah, maybe they can pick their own board game.
Fucking Chutes and Ladders or something?
I mean,
I'm pretty mean at Candyland.
either that or they learn. Maybe they want to learn. Maybe they want to be like
maybe
they want
that's
to
the
learn
angle.
dominoes.
Maybe that's the angle. If you come on the show and you don't know how to play dominoes, we teach you how to play dominoes real quick, and then we proceed to kick your ass.
I like it. I like the idea. How do you like that? 6s and blanks. Give me a knock, Kenny G.
I'm going to have to play this blank 3 on you.
9. There's some points out there.
Can he get on the board?
Can you capitalize?
We can play off this.
Yes.
Another rule for you there. The first spinner played is the one you can play off of.
And for those who don't know what a spinner is,
Show them one.
I'm not going to show you. I'll show you this one. It's just a double. It's a double.
Big 6 always leads the game, and then whoever dominoes can play whatever they want after that.
We'll
Hopefully
play
that
off the
makes sense.
spinner. No points for me though.
Ooh.
Okay, ooh. Oh, man, we got a lot happening
We're
here.
gonna open it up.
We got a lot happening here. What can we do?
This is where we go to the overhead shot
So
and
we
play the
got-
dramatic music.
We got 14 showing. 14. So I either got to drop 4, right? Or I got to add 1. And I can do that. Let's do this. That's a tenner. Put me on the board, Kenny G.
Breadsticks on the board.
Well, who brought some topics for today?
Money out there, 13.
Add 2, drop 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got one because we were just talking about TV shows and movies, and the one me and Misty watched the other night, I don't know the name of it, but it was
Well, that's going to be tough to talk about.
it was a documentary about this nurse who was killing like these elderly people that she was caring for.
Oh, she's like what do they call that? Like a nightingale, or is that what they call? That what they call that?
A widow.
A widow?
The Black Widow. So
No, the Black
here's
Widow.
a question. So I've got this double 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I play it like this if I want to, or do I have to play
No.
it this way?
You have to play it that way. Yep.
Okay.
It counts as 6.
Okay.
And FYI, Big 3 is Breadstick Ninja's arch nemesis.
Yes.
Oh.
That's my least favorite domino.
Well, there it
in the
is,
game.
right in front of you.
I know. So, and you put us in kind of a
Oh,
weird spot. You got 16, so I should be able to get something out of here.
That's skill.
Yeah, if you got
That's what I meant to do.
But anyway, she had been killing these elderly people and like told her, she confessed to her best friend about it, and he ended up turning her in, right? So that had me thinking, like, would you turn your best friend in if he had confessed to you that he had killed 8 people?
What happens here stays here.
Your best friend confesses to you. You guys are having some drinks, having
Yep.
some Blue Moons, having some Bud Light Tall Boys,
Playing some Doms.
and he's like, "Yo, last couple years of work, I kind of been killing motherfuckers."
I think
what you gonna do?
I think it depends on the people that they killed.
Okay, expound.
Okay, so like you killed 8 old folks, I might turn you in. But like if you like were a vigilante and you killed 8 like mobsters, it might be like, yeah, that's cool. I won't say anything.
How do you segue into that conversation?
I don't know.
What did you do last night? Killed another old person.
Yeah, that's a tough start, isn't it? That's a tough start.
Yeah, I got you though. So like old people, you turn them in. So if I told
Yeah.
you I had killed 8 old people over the last couple of years at work, you would turn me in.
Yeah, I think I'd turn you in.
What's the threshold? Is it the 8? What if it was like 3?
Like maybe you could save them. You could be like, listen, if you go to 4, I'm turning you in. But here's the thing, though, you can't. They're already killing people. You can't like threaten to turn them in, and not turn them in because you could be number 4.
Yeah, you're next.
Yeah, I'd be worried that like if you confessed to me you would kill 8 people.
Yeah,
I'd be worried.
I would be worried too.
YouTuber by day, killer by night.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe I want to say this.
Did you knock?
I can't put any points on the board. I can't put a single point on the board.
Well, that's a good thing.
So I can't believe it.
So if I was to confess to you that I had killed 8 pedos, weird dudes that had done bad things to kids, would you turn me in?
No.
You wouldn't.
No.
Ride or die.
Ride or die.
Pinky swear.
Ride or die on the pedos.
All
Like
right.
Dexter Morgan stuff there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting into that.
Like if you're like a vigilante for good, like I don't know if that's an oxymoron. Can you be a vigilante for good?
Yeah.
I
But-
know I'm definitely a moron.
If you're like a vigilante for good, then maybe I could root for you. But it would definitely be like a I didn't know situation. Like on the next kill, if you got busted, I'd be like, I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't have a clue.
Plausible
tell me
deniability.
I didn't see it coming, guys.
All right.
I didn't notice all the things of clear plastic he had in the pod cave.
You'd be like, well, he said that you knew, and I'd be like, yeah, but he's killing people. He must be crazy. So he's crazy.
There we go. On the board with 15.
Dang it, man.
Oh,
All right, Benny G, what do you got?
Well, that's good to know that you wouldn't turn me. Well, unless it was old people.
Yeah. Because I mean, I guess you got to kind of make that call based off like what your own morals.
Yeah. Well, that dude. I mean, I'm assuming that's what she confessed she'd been. I think she was shooting these people up with like insulin.
20?
Oh shit!
Oh,
I'm on the board.
Ben C on the board.
I'm on the board. Feels good.
crap, man.
I'm not washing these bones.
Yeah, I think she had been shooting these old people up with insulin. So it was like the perfect crime they were saying because your body metabolizes it and it's hard to find that's what was doing it. But I could totally get that dude like hearing that and being like, this bitch is crazy.
Yeah.
That is weird. And it's like you're hurting your own, job security, right?
But do you think he played along? Well, yeah, I'm going to say.
How are you going to help anybody? Or how are you going to be a nurse if everybody's dead?
I mean,
yeah, I got you there.
honestly, though, if you consider killing people as like a viable option, you're probably not worried about your employability. You know what I mean? But like, what I want to know is how this dude like he's in this conversation. And he's like, okay, I got to play along. So like, what did he say? He's like, hell yeah, you just kill them old people. That sounds like a good hobby to me. And then I mean, I'm into Netflix, but if you want to kill old folks, you get different strokes. And then he had to go to the cops.
Yeah, I mean, he had to be cool about it, probably. He was probably sitting there like, holy shit.
Put me down, Kenny G.
15. All right, can I get some money?
Nobody's knocked yet.
Money, 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 money.
I don't believe I can.
Money.
Money. Shit.
It's vape time.
My biggest struggle on Dominoes is not getting super focused before somebody plays. Because everything I'm looking at before Kenny plays doesn't matter.
Right.
But I'm all strategizing what I'm going to do next. And then, of course...
Then I play and it fucks everything up.
That's good for overhead chops.
5?
That is correct.
He got a nickel.
You can take 5 after you've gotten on the board.
You're going to have 10 to get on the board.
Got to have 10 to get on the board.
I'm learning with you, YouTube.
Got an overhead shot, courtesy of our friends at NBC.
Right there. 6.
6. Let me get this out of my hand. 8. 8 on the board. 8 on the board.
2s, 1s, and 6s. What you got? Okay. All right.
I will do a shout out here. We're going to shout out Ben C., who always listens to our
Yeah,
podcast,
I know.
who actually canceled his golf game today. I couldn't believe he did that,
He
dude.
sounds like a cool dude.
Yeah, he's a
This
cool
guy.
dude.
All right.
Money?
9.
No,
No
no
money.
I think I got some money, though.
Getting to the nitty gritty here.
10.
He's got a 10. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But it's a tight game. We're tight all the way.
I'm in trouble, guys.
I think 150 was a wise call.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to have to knock.
Oh!
Oh, there's one
Now,
bone.
there's one bone you got to pull from, the boneyard.
Can you play it?
I can. Move your rack.
Okay.
Move your rack.
That's 10, right?
That
It
is
is
10.
That was lucky.
You just killed my money.
Mhm.
That's for sure. All right, I'm going to drop this over here, and I'm going to hope that Kenny G has to knock.
Knock
Is
it.
it 9?
9 showing. 3s, 2s, 4s, and 6s. That's a lot of options.
I'm going to have to domino.
Ah!
I'm going to take 10 on the way out, too.
I got 8.
I got 8 as well, right? These are-
Yep,
16.
so 30.
Who's washing?
16 goes to what?
You got 10, took 10 on the way out.
Oh, yeah, I already put that down.
Oh, yeah.
So 20.
Yep.
I'm like, damn. What kind of addition is that? So at the end of round 1 here at our very first Domcast, dishin Dominoes. We never said that at the beginning.
No,
The
Dish
name
and
of the show
Dish-
is dishin Dominoes. How did we not?
I didn't even know the name.
Say dishin Dominoes, Ben.
Yeah. So who's washing?
At the end of
I'm
round
washing.
1, Breadstick Ninja has 25, Ben C has 35, and I have 55. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. All right. Thank you, sir.
All right, Kenny G has pulled.
How many is it?
9. I think when you play dominoes with 4 people, everybody takes 7. And when you play with 3, everybody pulls 9, and you have 1 left over. So if somebody has to knock, they pull that bone. And I had dominoes, so I get to go.
We'll put this extra bone next to Kenny G. He's probably going to need it first.
I don't trust you.
As soon as I take domino, this game's going to be over.
Big 2, looking at you. Maybe I should start doing that when I play bones. That'll be my thing. I'll start rhyming. Big 3, gotta go take a pee.
Okay, 9. Rocking a 9. I'm going to take a nickel.
5 of them, huh?
You having a tough go over there?
Well, over here, we got to go in the wrong direction here.
Here, I'm gonna take that.
They're all slanting forward towards me. Got the 5 going on.
5 at you. Did you have anything you needed to talk about today? This is like the mansphere, the brosphere.
The brosphere.
What happens
Of course, if
here
you get
stays
too
here.
into the brosphere, you might have to do some editing, but
Yeah, I don't have anything specific. I have been watching the new series with Jason Momoa.
oh, C.
Yeah, I've been talking to you about that. Just they're like blind. So it's like there was like a pandemic and it made like most of the population blind. And this is like a couple hundred years after the pandemic and just everybody's blind. But like sight is starting to come back. Like some people are being born with vision. And like so they're kind of like they can't see, so they can't operate technology or like repair things or that sort of they can't read or nothing. So they're like, it's kind of back in like the medieval days. There's like tribes and there's like some cities and stuff, but like everything is kind of broke down and not maintained. And like they have to sword fight blind. Can you imagine trying to sword fight blind?
Hell no.
Like,
What are you so mad about if you're blind that you got a sword fight?
well, because like they try to take other people's land, they try to take slaves or like whatever.
How can you tell if it's good land if you're blind?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do they even know they're trying to take it if they're blind?
Well, I think
They
they're like trying to take their stuff, right? You know, trying to take their food or their resources, or trying to like steal slaves to make them work the mines or the fields or something.
This doesn't sound like a good show, dude.
It is a good show. It is a good show. It's a good show.
He's trying to steal his food and he's blind and he can see him.
Listen, all I'm saying is you
Jason
just
Momoa's
check it out.
character see, or is he blind?
He's blind.
So they're all blind.
Yeah, most of them are blind. But Jason Momoa, like, he's a badass in the show. Like, and they whoever designed the fights, like, is a genius because he designed it like blind people would fight. Like, so when you get into contact with someone, like, they never let go. Like, they never. So, like, let's say they were trying to like cut your throat or something, but like, let's say they got you from the side, they'll roll the sword around your neck because they don't want to lose contact because they can't see you. Stuff like that. Like when they go to read, like obviously none of them can read, so they've designed like a system of knots. So like if I was going to write you a message, I would tie knots in a piece of rope, and then you would read those knots, and that would tell you the message.
What if you were reading them backwards?
I would assume that you would know.
Yeah, if you're holding the rope wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be the problem with that.
If I was like, you want to hang out today, and it was like, today hang out, you wanna, then you'd be like, oh, I read that, I better flip the rope around. Probably. All right, I've got the big blank here. Big
How do you
blank.
get the rope? Like if you put the knots in it, how do you send the message?
You just have somebody deliver, or maybe you just drop it off.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Like maybe I went over to your hut, but you weren't home, and I was like, oh, I'll leave it.
Drop the rope.
I'll drop a rope.
There's like a rope hanging from the side of your place, and people can put knots in it.
So it's funny you say that because like
That's like the answering machine.
there's like ropes tied like between their huts, right? So you take your walking stick and then you ride the rope there, and then like, okay, I got 2 left turns and a right, and then I'll be at Ben's hut.
I bet you'd adapt pretty quick though.
Well, the thing is, like, let's say you were like trying to go to your girlfriend's hut, right? But somebody had messed up the ropes the day before, and then you just ended up at some random dude's hut, and you left him like a knot message. You're like, hey, let's get it on tonight. You know what I mean? And the dude gets home and he's like reading the rope, and he's like, oh, somebody's gonna get it on. But then like you show up that night, and he's like, whoa, wait a minute.
All the gossip. You can't believe what Smock
He's
wrote.
like-
Yeah.
He said he left him a knot message.
Yeah, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff could go wrong that way.
Oh shit!
This sounds kind of interesting.
It's good. It's a good show.
There's a couple seasons out, right?
Yeah, there's
Apple
3.
TV.
I think Apple TV. I think they're on season 3 now.
Check out C.
You should check out C.
I've been
I'm
watching.
just plugging everybody.
I've been watching old TV. I've been watching The Shield.
The Shield.
The Shield.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think I know what that is. Is it a cop show? I'm
It
guessing.
is a cop show, or it's before Sons of Anarchy. It's the show the guy made before that.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. Michael Chiklis.
Man,
Oh, okay. Yeah. I've heard of that show. Yep.
Been over for 15 years probably. I'm a little late to the party.
Man, I hate to do this, but I'm just gonna drop that because I gotta get it out of my hand.
Big Four.
Yeah.
Big Four didn't score.
Did that strike you as funny?
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I got a kick out of that. I started rewatching Trailer Park Boys.
Bubbles.
Yep.
But
10.
10. He's pulling ahead. We gotta get him.
Somebody needs to lock me down.
It's gonna be me.
But yeah, I started watching. Have you ever watched Trailer Park Boys?
I've seen it. I haven't
man.
watched it.
That series is so outrageous, dude. Oh my god.
You guys think about the Queen dying.
People were waiting in line for 12 hours to see her dead body.
You know, yeah, and I read that actually, and like there's like so many flowers, like being placed like at Buckingham Palace or whatever. Like they're having to haul them away in trucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're having to haul away the old flowers in trucks so they can deliver. People can put new flowers. Maybe it's because we're Americans and we don't have like a queen, but like I can't imagine going somewhere and be like, okay, we're gonna wait in line for like 10 or 11 hours so we can walk by the Queen's dead body.
No, over here people do wait that long to see the new Lord of the Rings movie.
Who wouldn't?
I mean, that's
wouldn't
it.
do that?
That's it.
So you got to have 10 to score.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Multiple of 5. You
But
gotta
I mean, like, how does that work? Is
only
that,
the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, only got 10 the first time.
All right.
Oh, you got 5? Yeah, you can
Five.
say 5.
Okay.
Okay.
What if I was blind? Would you write the rules to this game with me on a rope? You know, how does that work?
Yeah. Like if you needed to,
Let me go back and remember what they said.
you realized you just did this motion on camera.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
doing it. And while he was doing that, I
Reading
was
my
thinking,
ropes.
damn, rope, those rope messages probably wouldn't work out too well in prison.
Reading the ropes.
Yeah. Especially if there's like soap on the end of it.
I don't think if in this day and age, I don't think there's a prison. Like I think if you act up, they just kill you. They just kill you.
If everybody's blind, how do they know it's you?
They might not unless they smell you or see you.
That's true.
Or I said see you. They're blind. I meant smell you or hear you. Okay.
I'm intrigued by the rope messages though. That's kind of cool.
It's cool. It is cool.
I'm kind of interested in this show just because it sounds pretty unique.
It is.
I've never seen anything with Jason Momoa in
I
it.
cannot.
So this is futuristic, but because they're blind, society's going back.
Yeah, they've kind of regressed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You just played that?
Yeah, I did, man. I got nothing, dude. Ben's leaving me nothing. He's leaving me
know.
nothing.
Well, I'm concerned that you're killing old people. You know, like the nurse. So I've been kind of keeping an eye on you during this.
I might be killing him in Dominoes.
You know, I got some bad news, fellas.
Got a knock?
I'm gonna have to knock
Yes.
early.
Slide that bad boy over to you.
Early in this game, I've still got to knock.
What's crazy is the reason why she said she was killing these old people. Like it was, like one of the old guys she killed. She said it was because she thought he was perverted. He looked at the younger nurses weird and.
What's he supposed to do? He's old.
Yeah,
He's dying.
just stuff like that is the reason why she'd get pissed at somebody. I think one of the survivors was on there talking about how he woke up one time and she was just standing over him, looking at him, and he was like, "Man, that was the weirdest feeling ever."
All right.
I think that goes for anybody though. If you were to wake up and saw just somebody just standing over you,
That would be creepy.
Yeah, that would have to make you'd think twice about that.
yeah, even if it's your old lady.
Yeah.
Like if you woke up and Krista was just standing over you,
Yeah.
looking at you,
That'd be weird.
that'd be weird.
Like, what are you doing?
So I've got a buddy, a real life buddy, whose
That's
wife,
awesome.
whose wife tried to kill him like that.
Thanks for letting me get that big 6 out, dude. I'm just gonna put that on camera.
Wonderful.
So you got
14 right now.
Yep. I didn't mean to cut off your buddy though.
I'll take
Would-
5.
There's 14 out there right now. Let me get 5.
You and the fivers, man. What are you doing to me?
I'm getting rid of these bones, buddy. But yeah, she tried to kill him. She's in prison right now.
A friend of yours?
Trying to poison his food. He'd miss work 3 or 4 days. Couldn't figure out what was wrong. Go to the hospital, and then he'd get better, and they couldn't figure it out. And they found out later she was trying to poison him with antifreeze in his food.
Oh.
Said he woke up one time and it's like, what? And she was standing there just looking at him, and she tried to stick him with a needle, something in his neck when he's asleep in this recliner.
What?
Was one of your friends?
We won't say names.
Yeah.
Tell you during the commercial break.
That's pretty poor choice of old ladies right there. I mean, I know I've made my old lady look mad a couple times, but
not
she's never
that mad.
not that mad. Yeah, I'm gonna take that nickel. Don't you put it on
You're
there.
gonna piggyback off my father.
I am. That's about the best I can do right now.
I'm handicapped. I'm already.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. To be in a situation like that, your woman's supposed to have your back, not be trying to kill you.
Yeah, should.
Yeah, I saw a story on the internet this last week about this dude who got arrested and released on a $60,000 bond because he had broke into his ex's house, took a hammer to her flat screen TV, and then took her dead kid's ashes and threw them in the trash.
No.
And they got him for destruction of human remains.
I
I didn't even know that was a thing.
didn't either. But did you guys ever hear about that dude down in Indy that was like breaking into people's houses? Like touching their buttholes while they were asleep.
I did. The
Did you?
butthole tickler.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
Yeah, the butthole tickler. That's a real story.
That's
kid.
a real story. Like,
Yeah.
how do you get into that? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So all these people like sleep naked, because it'd be a little bit of work to get to their butthole.
I don't know.
Tickle 'em,
I
right?
guess like he broke in, like maybe you got like a couple stomach sleepers. And he's like, oh, score.
That's all he did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he didn't do
It took,
anything
him,
else?
it took
Yeah.
him a while to catch him.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, 'cause I have to imagine that you're gonna wake up, right? Like, obviously, but what would you do if you woke up and some random dude was touching your butthole? I mean, like,
I'd probably fucking beat him within an
Like-
inch of his life.
obviously he's gonna run, right?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't hurting anyone. Like, I mean,
Touching
obviously,
your butthole.
like obviously touching your butthole is pretty messed up. But it's not like he was robbing them or tying them up or wasn't like a home invasion. But like he was just breaking in and touching buttholes.
That seems like Russian roulette, though. I mean, what if they'd had a bad bathroom day that day? You know, or like, I don't know what you're gonna find.
I think if you're at the point where you're willing to like break into people's homes, touch their buttholes, you're not worried about that. You're just like,
So he was just like touching it, or was he like fingering it?
I don't know. I can't imagine he got too much done before you wake up. Like you would wake up and then he'd run.
I mean, if you're a heavy sleeper, you could probably take a finger up the ass without knowing. That'll probably wake you up.
I'm a pretty heavy sleeper, but I feel like that would wake me up. I mean, I feel like I would know.
Well, going backwards, what if one of us confessed to being the butthole tickler? Would you turn him in?
God.
That's some weird stuff there.
That's something you never have to worry about,
Like,
bro.
what else are you capable of?
Yeah,
Whose turn is this?
it's mine. It's mine. I mean, honestly,
Studying long, studying wrong.
it's. I guess if one of you guys were like, "I'm the butthole tickler," I'd be like, "I'm like, listen, dude, you're gonna have to stop tickling buttholes, or I'm gonna have to turn you in." You know what I mean? Like this is you've tickled your last
Is
butthole.
that like a regular police call, or do you call like special victims unit, or?
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good question.
There's no threshold for that. Like if it's old people's buttholes or, you know,
No, I think you.
mobster buttholes.
I think you just like you got to go cold turkey.
A vigilante
You gotta go cold turkey
butthole
on that.
tickler. He'd be okay with it if it was a vigilante.
If it was a vigilante butthole tickler.
Only bad people's buttholes, then would be okay.
I mean, I guess I would be okay with it, really, if you're like breaking into like mobsters' houses and like tickling their buttholes. But I feel like that'd be a more dangerous game that you're playing there.
Yeah,
you
that's
know what I
probably
mean?
the wrong set of people to be
Yeah.
breaking into their houses. People with guns.
So, guys, I've still
And
got
people with friends
nothing.
named Vinny.
Yeah, if your name's Vinny, you're in the mob.
All right, it's on me.
It's on you. 13. I got nothing.
I got to pass up money. I got to pass up money to make sure I domino. I'm just putting that out there.
I wish you hadn't passed up the money.
There's 12
Only
looking at
12?
you. Yeah, that's an odd thing to do, though. Like, I'm going to break into somebody's house and touch their butthole. I could see breaking into somebody's house and making a sandwich.
15?
I could see breaking into somebody's house.
We got what? 6, 10,
Yep,
15. That sure
for
is.
Ben C.
I'm going to take 10.
I've even heard of people breaking into somebody's house and cleaning. Yeah, they'll break into their house and do the dishes or something. Breaking into somebody's house and touching their butthole, dude. That's so random.
I know.
That's so random.
I don't want to do the dishes at my own house. I want to break into somebody else.
And that's in Indy. That's close to home.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have 10 there?
I had 10 there.
I'm going to domino and take 10 on the way out.
Got 6. So we have 12,
21.
13, 16, 17, 27. That's 30 points.
30 points.
Dang, Ben Jiggity, you sitting on a lot of points over there.
I wasn't prepared. You guys got me shook.
Oh, man.
So at the end of round 2,
Oh, he just jumped ahead big time.
I got 110, 40 points away from victory, keep in mind. Shortened games. Ben C has 60 and Breadstick Ninja, little Breadstick Ninja, 45 poins. I don't know what's up with that dude.
I don't know.
You
What's that mean? Who's going to wash the dishes?
Breadstick
Man, I do.
Ninja.
He has Domino. I have to watch the dishes. We'll be back after this commercial break.
For those of you watching at home, our overhead shot just went out. So
I hope you enjoyed the ones you got.
feel free to send your donations to our. We need a Cash App.
We need a sponsorship.
Yeah, we need a sponsorship. One bone left. Make sure that's still going. And it is on me, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Domino the whole time. What a bunch of BS.
This is fitting. This is very fitting. Because I'm about to destroy you with your arch nemesis.
I hope that's not true.
Big 3.
So what happens if you don't have a double in your first?
You can play whatever.
Oh, okay. So what happens if you got a knock on the very first thing?
Then you just draw it up. No threes? Dude, Kenny must be having a lot of threes.
Don't you be worrying about what I be having.
7. 7. Okay.
That means he's going to be knocking later, too, if he's got all those threes.
I hope he is knocking later, though. That's the truth.
So this is the very first Dishin Dominoes Domcast we're doing here. We appreciate you stopping by. You're going to take 3. Breadstick's taking 3 right now.
I'm playing defense.
We'll go ahead and use this time to plug the shows since you just played. You got a couple shows on Kenny GTV, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are they?
Breadstick Bobblehead every Tuesday, 10 a.m. And then Breadstick's Take.
You want to show him? He's right over there, dude. Show
Yeah.
him.
He's
Celebrity guest.
Celebrity guest star.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Let me
You gotta do this number. Oh shit! What else you got
We're
on?
on it.
What else you got on Kenny GTV?
Breadsticks Takes every Thursday, 10 a.m. I talk about movies. I'm a movie lover.
You got a new one on the agenda for this coming week?
Yeah, he just shot a couple the other day. Actually,
Yep.
he did Me Time.
Yep, Me Time.
Me Time's coming out.
Samaritan with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Amazon film.
Yep.
What was the other one?
The other one was Thor, Love and Thunder.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah. Which a lot of people hated, but I liked it.
I liked it too.
So make sure you tune into that. And now we have this.
Mrs. Jiggity.
Dishin Dominoes.
Thought it was ridiculous. I thought it was funny.
What, Thor, Love and Thunder? Mm-hmm. A lot of people thought it was ridiculous. There was a lot of hate for that.
10.
Oh shit, Ben C.
Up 10. Up 10. I'm also going to take a 10.
She did like the screaming goats, though.
Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny.
Guess I'll take 15.
15. I really hope you have to knock now.
I'll take 15 as well.
Whoa! Look at all that business. I'm going to take 20.
Oh shit. Power around here. I think that's where it stops.
Yes!
Oh, we're getting a knock?
Yes!
That means I got domino.
If he knocks.
He's knocking. Look at it.
He's not going to knock. He just ain't got no points.
I'm going to jack them points up. They're 22 staring at you, Ben.
That's big. If I'm telling you right now, if I was up right now, I
need 25 to go out, so
I would dominate this. I have a huge play right now. I hope Ben has to knock. And I can take. I want the domino.
Why does he got knock? I got domino.
I know you got domino, but I want it.
He's not enjoying this.
You
last
got to make
place.
me knock from over there.
Yeah, I know, which means he probably needs to knock first.
Oh, he did already. I think he started.
Did he? Oh yeah, you did already, didn't you? Yeah, you're lucky. It's not me right now because I'd be catching up to you real quick.
Don't talk shit down almost half what I got.
Well, I'm telling you right now, if I had one play, I wouldn't be down half, which I'd be down like 15 points maybe. What you got? What you got, Benny G? Okay, all right.
That's 20, right?
We were both waiting like, is he going to call it?
Well, I knew I had something,
Is he gonna
but then I
call
had
it?
this question just for a second. Like, did I miscount that?
Damn. You're making a comeback, man. Holy shit.
Don't call it a comeback.
I'm going to take that 20 as well.
Damn it, both y'all.
The problem is, it's going to be hard to catch unless we keep them scoreless.
Well, this game just got close.
Well, you guys are like keeping me out now, so shame on both of you.
Say this game just got close. 95, 105, 125.
So one of us could take over.
We could potentially get him. We got to keep him from going out though.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man. Holy shit.
That's where he's racking up all these extra points.
That's 24 staring at you. 24.
That's a weird setup.
It is. I don't see how I can score on this one.
Give me something to work with here. Give me something to capitalize on.
I'm going to try to block everybody else out. Is that 20?
What you got here?
No,
It's
it's
18.
18.
But them 4s are nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Fours are nasty.
Somebody's knocking on this.
Ooh, that's ugly.
Well, I can't put no points on the board. That's for sure. But 21. Whew, there's a lot of opportunity out there. How many? Oh, tell me you ain't got no 4s.
It's coming. It's coming.
20.
No.
Oh, Andy put a 20 up. Oh, he's 5 points from the end of it.
5 points away.
That's true enough. True enough.
Wow, that took
I like how you did that. You did that research too. You're like, well, I'm going to make sure I'm correct.
5 points. Are you going to give it to me?
You know, I think since we're playing a short game, you should probably have to play this round out, make sure nobody passes you.
Now we're adding additional
Is
rules.
that 15?
I mean, I'm just saying.
That is 15. Ben's making a swipe at it. You're sitting back there adding additional rules.
I'm just saying.
I think we need
I'm
to
just
finish the
putting
round
it out there. Unfortunately, that's not.
21.
Yeah, that's not any
Not
points.
playing blackjack here, dude.
No, I wish we were.
I need 5.
You need 5. Can you make it happen?
No, I can't make it happen. But I can make 20. Bam!
Oh, BS. BS.
165 and the cloud. The cloud. Courtesy of Apple.
So is it over?
That's it.
No. Do you know how to use a bathroom without your hands? I gotta ask you.
Is it a trick question?
I already know where this story's going. I heard this last Saturday.
I don't
It's
know.
because I was talking to Misty about nasty dudes at work. Because, you know, you'll be waiting for the bathroom and you'll hit that toilet flush and then they just pop right out. So you know this nasty motherfucker didn't wash his
You're talking about
hands.
stall or urinal?
Either or. Just like, and I was telling her, she said, you don't always wash your hands when you come in. And I said, well, that's because I don't touch myself, you know. And she's like, how do you use the bathroom without touching yourself? And I was like, it's easy. I mean, is this just a dude thing or what, you know? I had to explain to her how you pull your pants, grab your band, pull it down around.
This is dependent on elastic waistband.
Elastic
flow.
waistband, you
Yeah.
know, and then you use the bathroom, and then you use the band to do the bungee bounce, you know, to being careful not to flip droplets on yourself, you know, and then you back over and you're out. Do you do that?
Well, I never wear elastic pants.
What about basketball shorts?
I never wear basketball shorts.
Well, I'll tell you this. I have a different theory on this, okay? So my theory is that my dick is cleaner than a public bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And here's why I say that. Because you get up in the morning, you take a shower, you put your clean stuff in some clean drawers, and then you put your clean drawers and your clean stuff in some clean pants.
Yeah.
So it's clean. So if I'm out and about, you know, we're out at the movies or getting some dinner or something or shopping, whatever, my argument is my business is cleaner than that public restroom. So if I can go in and not touch anything except my junk, then I should not wash my hands.
Well, I mean, the real question is what's cleaner, your junk or your hands? Are you getting your junk dirty by touching it with your hands?
I would argue, yeah. You talking germ-wise? Because how many doorknobs have you touched?
Their hands are filthy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that was always something they told you growing up, was after you use the bathroom, you always had to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Because you're so nasty. I'm assuming.
If anything, you should wash. By that logic, you should wash your hands before you touch your
That's
junk.
what I think. I got this Apple Watch, and it tries to tell me how long to wash my hands for, and it's always yelling at me because I didn't go like 40 seconds or something. Like, who washes their hands for 40 seconds? That's a long time if you got a timer.
I mean, obviously, we're talking number ones.
Yeah.
Every civilized human being washes their hands after number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we got to. You have an app that tells you how.
Apple Watch. Yeah, Apple Watch.
Apple
But
Watch.
yeah, it pops
so you
up.
just automatically start washing your hands, and it's
Yeah.
like, keep going.
Yeah, it's like, why did you stop? I'm like,
Because my hands are clean.
like
That's
25
why.
seconds in. I mean, like, how much longer can I do this?
No, I was just trying to figure out if I was the only dude that did that. I mean, he said he did. But
Yeah,
you
I
go
have.
commando, you don't wear drawers, so it's probably way easy for you. You just
The bungee.
Yeah.
The bungee method.
Yeah, I'm a commando. So, well, I have one pair of like Dockers, like the old man, like the dad bod Docker shorts that are like.
Get those Nike shoes
dad
with.
bod.
Yeah, it's like you always wear your sandals with them because you're super comfy, and it's those Docker shorts, dude. And yeah, you kind of give it a bounce at the bottom of the bag. You just kind of bounce everything together, flip that band up, and you're out.
Yeah, you never had made any contact
Yep,
at this point.
But once you're over 40, you still got the dribbles.
that's true. You got to do some good bouncing.
You gotta do bounce for a minute.
Yeah.
I think that bouncing period gets longer as you get older.
The whole like, when you're younger, there was like, oh, if you shake it more than 3 times, you're playing with it. But that don't really hold when you're older because sometimes you got to do half a dozen shakes.
Oh,
before
well,
you're good
that
to go.
explains it.
Yeah.
Why sometimes when I'm done and I start shaking it, I start getting happy. I always
Just
thought
old
that was
enough.
odd.
Old enough to get pleasure.
This podcast just took a turn for the worst.
Well, you're on here talking about clean dicks and clean hands.
That's just hygiene.
I think that's
hygiene.
I think that's a great point, though. Your dick is cleaner than your hand.
Should be.
Because it's
Yeah.
inside 2 layers or 1 layer
Or one layer.
of fabric. Hands are out.
Yeah.
Doorknobs,
You're touching stuff.
Dominoes.
You're touching stuff all day with your hands.
pens, the VP gas station door.
Yeah.
The pump.
There's no way my hands got
Buttholes.
dirtier. There's no way my hands got dirtier
Tickle butthole.
from touching my dick. They didn't get dirtier. There's no way my hands got dirtier than they already were if the only thing I touched was my dick. That's it. There's no way they were dirtier.
Dude. He should have went for dicks instead. That's a better name. The Dick Tickler. Like you break into people's house and tickle their dicks.
Maybe he's not into that.
You're into buttholes, but you're not into dicks?
Maybe. I don't know his life. I don't know his story.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Maybe he likes the
Is
female.
he still locked up? Do we know?
I don't know. How much time do you get for tickling buttholes?
I don't know.
Not long enough, because it seems like sending you to prison would be not a punishment.
Honestly, you probably got more time for actually.
buttholes?
You probably got more time for breaking into the house than for touching the buttholes.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, that's true. We appreciate you tuning in to the very first one. Ben C., thank you. You're the
Thanks for having
what
me.
is it? Inaugural? Is that right?
Yeah,
The inaugural
inaugural.
guest. So check us out. Dishin Dominoes. We're gonna be doing this right here. Dishin and Dominoes.
Yeah. How often are we doing this?
I guess whenever we feel like it.
Yeah.
Who came in last place?
Oh yeah, we never even went over that, did we?
No.
Let's go over the score again for people that want to know. I ended up the champion with the Cloud this week with 165. Ben C was in second place with 120, and you had Breadstick Ninja here, 95.
Rigged. It was rigged.
Wash them bones.
Didn't even hit triple digits.
Rigged.
Till next week or next time.
Next time. It'll probably be the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
Do it.
Yeah.
We're doing this on our terms.
Yeah.
You can't make us do it,
Yeah. Well, unless they watch a lot.
or unless they break into our house and take our buttholes.
Yeah. I'd rather you just left something in the comments like,
Leave a rope message.
yeah, give us a warning. Why when you guys are reading rote messages? Why are you reading them like
How are
this?
you going to read a rope message?
I don't know, but not like this.
You
I
said
don't
it was
know.
a rope with knots in it, and you had to read it like
Both
that.
of you. You're like this. He's doing this. I mean, like, I don't know what you two are doing with your rope messages, but I'm glad you're not blind. I'm glad you two are not blind.
Peace.